And we already arrived at our stone walls, and this one is a deep plate and a tough combined. It's a very classic design. Nothing too crazy, just some tough and some chiseled tough at the bottom. What you see is what you get, kind of. This one is a very old school design with the granite and the bricks. Nothing too special, but I needed to include like the classic ones as well, you know. And this one is kind of like an advanced one to do that, with the polished basalt as the pillars and some exposed copper trapdoors on the top with the buttons over there as well to like make it look more detailed. This one's more of a cave design. I'm not really gonna go over it, but it's mostly cobblestone, some stone and mostly cobblestone, and just like have it going from very thick to what somewhat thin on the top. It's nothing too special, but something simplistic and looks very nice in general. Then add some moss blocks as well to add extra details to it. Well, another very simplistic stone wall design with, if you look at it, it's basically the same as the second wood wall with the 2-1-2-1, but then instead of the signs, it is instead full blocks and you fill it in with the walls to make it feel a little bit more interesting. And then we get to the more complex wall design. This one is a stone brick at the back, and then there's some smooth redstone stairs. I had to state this a lot more than I'm willing to admit. You fill those things in on the corners and also on top of the two pillars and the bottom of two pillars. And you have some buttons to have more of a gradient going on, and you fill the top part of it with some tough bricks. This one is more of a very dark castle design with the deep plate tiles and deep plate bricks, with the deep plate brick slabs on the bottom and some walls to add some more depth into the build itself. The stairs on top and then the slabs switching the top stairs and not the bottom stairs to have like a little gap that adds more detail into the wall itself, and use the iron bars as windows. This one is a rather special one. It's up to you if you like this or not. Yeah, I think it can work depending on what the environment is like. If it is a very rock environment or like an industrial environment, then this could be like a pretty special one. I will leave like a couple gaps in between like the walls. So it's not like 1, 1, 1, 1, but maybe like 1 and then 3, 1, 3, something like that would look nicer. But I think this looks pretty decent for what it is. And it is of course a block for copper and granite wall, with on top of it is some copper trapdoors and granite stairs. This is more of a jail wall, so these are all like kind of jail cells. And it's also a very moist area with the pale hanging moss indicating that there is also wetness going on, as well as with the glow light, and adds more to the detail of the wall. And on top you can of course have the stairs or just some random debris going on. And to keep going with the prison, this could maybe be an expansion to that wall where you eventually also have a call site on top to make it look a little bit more luxurious, I guess.